Yes, this is a hardcore grind interview with the dynamic T.Hunt. Welcome.
Good. Thank you for having me. How you doing?
That's great. I am doing great. Now, listen, I always like to start off with a goal moment. So, a goal moment has been thought and execution come together, right? Because a lot of times we spend our lives, especially if you're a parent, worrying about somebody else and how they do things. Mm-hmm. But when it comes down to ourselves, we step light and we don't necessarily move when we should. And you have an incredibly diverse skill set and background, from being a writer to a national boxing champ. You were in the military.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Music.
I'm sorry, what was that question? I couldn't hear you.
What made you choose music?
I've always loved music. That's been my passion since. It just helped me express myself, and I just figure I make my reality rhyme, in a creative way. People bob their head, and I've been successful this far, so I just stay on it. I just love making dope music, you know what I'm saying? Just spreading a good message and, motivating people to get up and get to it. That's why I call it Grustling. Grustle, you know what I'm saying? Motivate everybody to get up and Grustle and just stay on it. I got a motto. I say no complaints, just come up. So, that's why I do my music. Try to help everybody else, motivate people to just stay on it no matter how hard it get. We just got to keep getting it.
Okay. Now, how have your different experiences shaped your journey as an entrepreneur and CEO of Lissha and Musik?
I would say I've definitely learned that I don't like working for nobody. You know what I mean? Like I said, being in the military, working for, I've had a whole bunch of, just whatever type of jobs. But just along my journey, I just realized I like being my own boss, like making my own decisions and moving when I want, how I want. So, the music opened up opportunities to be in movies and stage plays. So the music has definitely taken me a few different places. Between that and the military, I've probably been a little bit of, I can say all 50 states, but definitely hit a majority of the states just off of music by itself. So it's a blessing. That's why I like rocking with it.
I love it. And what was, out of everything that you have done, what have you learned about yourself along the way?
I'm a leader, definitely not a follower. I take pride in doing good business. That's one thing I say. I do good business. I do good business so people ain't talking bad about me the next day. You know what I mean? So that's why I love doing good business. Like I said, being a leader, doing good business. I'm very I don't know. I try to be as inspirational as possible. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I know words are powerful, so I try to use mine the best way possible while still being able to talk my talk. So.
Absolutely. And a black man that can write is very powerful. What does that power mean?
I just try not to abuse. I know words are powerful. It's power in the tongue. So I definitely try to speak success every time I open up my mouth. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect by no means. I'm definitely no angel, no saint, and none of that. But I do know, as powerful as my words are, since I know people are listening to me, I make sure I give them the game, make sure I give them what they need to know to get through life, or whatever the type of song is that we on. I'm going to definitely try to show out, and I want my verse to always stand out from everybody else's. So I try to do a good job of doing that.
Absolutely. Now, what was the inspiration behind 40 Pounds, and how did the collaboration with Papoose come about?
The 40 rounds. Shout out to the homie Ty Smith and to my manager Mo Red. Let me not leave her out. My homeboy Ty Smith, 15 Beat Punishers. He just came to me with an opportunity. I guess he had a deal to get, a Papoose verse. I was like, bet, let's get it. So we went in on it and did our thing to it. It's jumping right now. But it's been out a couple weeks, but the streaming numbers on Spotify and iTunes look real good. But I just, when I heard the verse, I said, man, this Papoose. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Papoose a legend. So I got on there, you know, talking my talk, and now we got people talking about it. So, you know, we're trying to get a video done too, but we'll keep y'all posted on that. Hopefully that get done here ASAP.
I love it. I love it. And yes, I love Papoose. I love to experience hip hop artists. Like artists that came from the back in the day, because they give us the best experiences when it comes to music and have a lot of knowledge. Absolutely. Now you have 12 mixtapes, 5 albums, and you recently released Grustle 3 and 4. How do you see your music evolving over the years?
A lot of growth and maturity in it. Like, I get a little more personal, I guess, as I get older. But I guess me getting personal on the song is me just trying to help somebody else that's been in that situation. So it's like, this is how I handled it, and this is where I'm at now. So, you know, hopefully it can help somebody get through their situation. But, the Grustle 3 and the Grustle 4, it had been about 2 years since I had dropped the album, because I had a few situations going on. But once I got them handled, I said, all right, let me go ahead and just consistently drop. I think from like 22 in the last 2 years, I might have dropped 20-something singles, 2 albums. I think in the last year, I done dropped like 14 videos. So I'm definitely staying on top of it, because I know consistency is going to be the key to win. So I'm always going to stay consistent and stay on top of it.
Absolutely. And what can listeners expect from these 2 projects?
I mean, you might laugh, cry, get hyped, you know, expect the unexpected. You know, I mean, I believe the first line on the first song of the album, I got a song called Protect Your Peace on Grustle 3. The first line might even catch them, but I'm one of them people, I say so much when I'm talking, I know a few of my bars might go over people's heads. You know what I mean? But once they catch up to it, they're like, oh, that's what he said, that's what he meant. Yep. So just, you know, expect real bars. Expect, so, you know, I got something for the ladies. I got it for, you know, everything, the club, whatever you want to know, whatever you want to, you know, talk about, whatever you want to hear. I got it on either one of them albums. You know what I mean? Unless I dropped Grustle 3 May 23, dropped Grustle 4 December 23, and we working on about 3-4 mixtapes right now. So, yeah, we definitely got music coming for sure.
Okay, I hear it. Yeah, now, you ventured into acting roles in various films and TV series. How does your approach to acting differ from your creative process as a musician and a writer?
I guess the difference with the acting and the writing is, so, like, I guess sometimes if I get an actual character, then I gotta tap in. I'm like, all right, what y'all want for this character? How y'all want this character to be? And then I try to, I guess, shape it around like somebody I know. You know what I mean? Like something I can relate to, like, all right, they would have did it like this, or they would have did it like that. But I know I'm in a stage play, and that's improv. So it's like I got a whole different character, but I'm improv all my lines. Like, they just give us a scenario, and we go in there and do it and make it look like it's scripted. But hopping into, like, just trying to get in character, once I know exactly what they want from the character, I just wrap my mind around it and get in the character as much as I can. I've been doing a good job so far. We got 2 Wrongs Don't Make It Right by Daryl Easley. That's coming soon. We got one called F Child Support. That's an animated cartoon. I got a song on there. That's Jason DBKS from Dayton as well. And then also, Jason DBKS also has a series called Fentanyl, No Risk, No Reward. And it's on Tubi right now. It's season 1 is out now. It's a hit. They loving it on Tubi. And he about to drop season 2 here soon. And like I said, the stage play I'm in is called Tina's Truth Skits. It's going down at Nana's house. Super dope play. We did part 1 back in February. They demanded a part 2, so we got a part 2 coming up Saturday, April 27th. So I'm looking forward to it. It's dope getting on stage because it's different from the music. You know what I mean? The music, that's me. When you get in the movies, you playing a different role, so it's like you got to tap in. But I love it. I love being able to expand my, you know, creativity or whatever. So it's always a dope situation.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, what drew you to these roles that you are playing? What was it that drew you in to saying, okay, I think this is what I want? What drew you in?
You talking about as far as the movies?
Your movie roles and your play role, the characters that you're playing. What drew you into those characters?
So honestly, I think every movie or like play, whatever that I go out for, I just go to be an extra. Then I get there, they be like, "Hey, what's going on? I'm like, how you doing?" And they be like, "Oh, your voice. Hey, we gotta give him a speaking role." And I be like, "Oh, okay." and then once they see, oh, he can actually, act a little bit, then my role get a little larger. So like I said, I go to be an extra, end up with a speaking role. I must take my little 2 minutes and make it something real substantial, so they give me a little more time. So I'm going to take 30 seconds, 3 seconds, whatever I get, and I'm going to show out with it every time.
I love it. I love it. Now, as a successful entrepreneur, what advice would you give to aspiring artists and creators that are looking to build their own brand and business in the music and entertainment industry?
First, believe in yourself, stay consistent, learn as much of the business as possible. The least middleman you can have in between you and what you're trying to do, the better. It's not going to start off like that, but the least middleman, the best. Like I said, just stay consistent. Get all your paperwork, copyright your music, get your BMI or ASCAP or whatever you need to get, but just make sure you learn as much of the business as possible. They say the game to be sold, not told, but, holler at me, I'll give you as much game as I possibly got. I don't know it all, but I love seeing people succeed, so any way I can help, holler at me.
I love it. Now, your journey, it started off and includes a background in sports as a boxing champion. Now, listen, the discipline and resilience you learned from boxing translated into your other endeavors, particularly your music and other business ventures.
I apologize. My phone, I must have rolled through a bad area. What was your question again, sweetie? I'm sorry.
That's okay. So your journey, including your background in sports, your boxing championship. My question was, how has the discipline and resilience that you learned from boxing translated into your endeavors in music and business?
Just staying disciplined and staying focused. It's like in boxing, you get off your game plan, you mess around, get knocked out. So, like when it comes to the music or just anything I do, I'm going to make sure I'm focused. I'm going to do my research. I'm going to get whatever game I need to get on it, and I'm going to apply it. You know what I mean? So I would say definitely boxing, the military, running track, football, baseball, that definitely learn just learn discipline, and just to go hard every time it's your turn. So that's what I got just from everything in my life. If every time I didn't go hard, I regretted it like that. So now I make sure I don't regret that decision no more by not making that. And another thing I'll say, definitely integrity. Integrity is real big with me. Like I would take integrity over dollars. I've turned down a few deals where, probably could have been some nice life-changing money, but I'm like, nah. Because one thing about it, when the cameras cut on or whatever, I'm not ever going to make myself look stupid. I'm not going to take no money, come back home, and then don't nobody want to talk to me. Because my integrity is worth more than a couple of hours. So that's definitely probably the main thing I say I've learned just from my life. Have integrity at all times, stay focused, and stay disciplined.
Oh, no, that's right. You better talk that talk.
I know that's right. So no complaints just come up.
Now, if you could change anything in the music and entertainment industry, what would it be and why?
If I could change one thing, I would just say just cutting out all these middlemen. Like I said, if you get, I feel like like the CD era, you sold units. Like nowadays they got streams. So let's say you do, let's say 100,000 streams versus 100,000 CDs. The streams done took money from you. Whereas let's say 100,000 CDs, $10 a piece. That's what, 10,000 or a million, whatever, $1 million. All right, 10,000, whatever, however it go. But 100,000 streams, it's not even like that. It's like I don't know how many cents it is per stream, but basically, long story short, if we could bring back how they did the CD situation with the money versus the streaming situation, that would be cool. They definitely found a way to, I guess, insert themselves into, the rest of the money, because them streams should definitely be making a lot more than what they do. So I would definitely figure out a way to, I guess, make more money off the streams for these artists, because, I mean, it's not free putting it on there. And, the streams don't necessarily add up all the time. People like numbers, so I guess I would fix that, just the way they pay you for the streamer, for real.
Absolutely. And the music industry has changed, and you have embraced social media and digital platforms where you share your music on and you connect with your fans. How has technology influenced your approach to your promotions and engaging with your audience?
I would say just reaching more people. Like, you meet more strangers on the internet, and then you learn that more than likely them strangers will probably support you before the people that actually know you around you or whatever. So, like, just meeting new people, being able to, promote my videos and promote my songs. They hear them. They hear something on YouTube. They go subscribe. They follow me on Spotify. So I would say social media is a great networking tool just to reach outside of wherever you at. Because, we don't know Denzel personally. We don't know T.I. personally. We don't know none of them personally. But when they drop some product that we like, we're going to go look for it. We're going to go get it. So between, like I said, all the social media sites, Facebook and Instagram, for me especially, and YouTube, we just keep putting it out. Just keep putting it out. And I promote myself. Like, I don't have nothing scheduled or nothing. So I just think about it, I need to promote this. Or if I see somebody like it or they share it, I need to share it too. So I just try to keep it in their face so they know that it's out there.
Absolutely, because ultimately, it's the experience people have when they're with you. It's the experience they have when they're listening to your music. That's really what draws them into you. So I love what you said about that, because that's a straight fact.
Yes, ma'am.
Now,
hello, did I lose you?
This is a little different of a question, okay? Because you have gone through life. You have had multiple experiences from a young man to an older man. How have you grown as a man throughout your journey, through the lessons that you have learned?
Learning that playing chess is better than playing checkers. Just as far as when it comes to certain situations, like certain things I used to trip over, I might walk over them now, or I don't pay them no attention at all. Learning that, the older you get, you got to cut dead weight to elevate. You can't have certain people holding you down, or you won't be able to reach wherever you're going. And sometimes, most of the time, the person you got to cut off, it be somebody you really love. You be like, dang, it was you. The whole time it was you. But, oh, well. You know what I mean? No, you can't be in your feelings when you're doing none of this. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say no complaints, just come ups, because I know everybody around me, my whole team, from my manager, Mo Red, to one of my engineers, Ty Smith, to Suits and Ties, Buckman ENT, like everybody that's around me, we all got the same goal. We all want people to succeed. Anybody that's not protecting my peace and they're disturbing it, I got to get rid of them. And it becomes easier as life goes on, because, like I said, you got to cut dead weight to elevate. So if that's what's holding me down, I got to get rid of it. 'Cause I'm always going to be where I need to be.
No, that's right. I heard Jamal Bryant was on Willie Moore Jr.'s podcast, and he said that you can't take people with you that's scared of heights. But we want to take everybody with us, and then they be so scared of heights that you don't go nowhere because they scared.
Because I don't put no ceiling on myself. Like, I feel like I'm unlimited to whatever I can do. So anybody, what they're saying? What they say? People like to see you doing good, just not better than them. See, If I see somebody doing good, somebody shining, I'm like, oh, hell yeah, boy, let's get it, man. That's what I'm talking about, get it. I'm one of them. If I get somebody around me, see somebody shining, they're like, man, this dude right here, man. They're like, nah, I don't need you around me. Because if you're doing that to them, you're definitely doing that to me. Because I know I'm going to shine regardless with no jewelry on. You understand? So one thing about me, I don't like nothing fake. And any inkling of fakeness around me, I get rid of it.
I love it. I love it. Now, what's next? What's next for T.Hunt and Mission Musk?
Mission Music.
Mission Music. Are there any other upcoming projects? Any upcoming collaborations?
I got a collab project that I'm putting out, but I can't speak on it. But it's big boy though. It's some very substantial major features, and it's a project full of them, about a good 6-7 songs. But that's coming. I'll keep y'all posted on that. But I do got Grustle 5 in the works. Like I said, I got a movie coming called Two Wrongs Don't Make It Right. That's coming soon. My stage play, Tina's Truth, plays is going down in Nana's house. That's coming. We done did 2 shows here in Dayton. We about to be in Chicago. We about to be in St. Louis. Shout out to Tina Shaw for putting it together. And I said my manager Mo Red, she got some things that she working on. You know, NDAs will stop you from talking about a few things, but we got a lot of great things going on. Like I said, just movies, plays. We do skits. Like I said, we definitely trying to get this video done for this Papoose, and T.Hunt 40 rounds track. And we just working. I got a billboard popping up next month. Let the city know we're here. And we just, like I said, just touring, doing shows, just staying busy, staying productive.
Now I got one more question before we go, because that you do a lot, and that brought me to a lot, because a lot of times we get wrapped up and we can lose ourselves in our vision sometimes. How do you prevent yourself from burning out in everything that you do?
When I feel like I'm about to, I take 24 hours. Like that's my whether I sleep or just don't do nothing, I cut my phone off. Like I won't cancel nothing, but I'll make sure I pick me a day. I'm gonna get me some me time, because there was times when I didn't, and I wore myself out. And the worst thing for your body to do is say, "Hey, guess what? We're going to sleep right now." You know what I'm saying? You be like, "No, we can't go to sleep right now." Yeah, we're going to sleep right now. Ain't nothing you can do about that. So every now and then, I try to pace myself, and I still do a lot even when I'm pacing myself. But I know at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna do what I need to do for me but me. So, like I say, no complaints. Just come up. I just get to it. And like I said, if I am tired, like the rare occasion I got to call somebody and say, I ain't going to be able to make it, they already know. They're like, man, if you can't make it, we already know what it is. But I don't care. Unless I'm about to die, I'm going to be there. If I got legs, I'm going to be there. If I got hands, I'm going to write it. If I'm alive, I'm going to get to it. But I will take my time if need be every now and then, for sure.
I love it. Now I want you to shout out all of your social media, where everybody can get your music and get in contact with you, and any shows you have coming up.
Cool. Definitely YouTube. Hit me on YouTube, T-Hunt937. Make sure y'all go like, subscribe, follow. We got videos coming all the time. Facebook is Hunt Jaffe Jo. That's HUNTJAFFEJO. Instagram is T-Hunt937. TikTok is T-Hunt937. And yeah, I think I did say YouTube, T-Hunt937. Yeah, y'all get with me on any of them. Follow me, I'll follow back. Watch my videos, I watch yours, however it go. But like I said, anything y'all want to book me on, click book T-Hunt. I believe it's bookT-Hunt@gmail.com. Me and my manager see it, and we travel. You know what I'm saying? We travel, we get to it. It's just nonstop. No complaints just come up. It's every Grustle all the time. Man, I'm everywhere. Like it'd be so much going on, I can't even name everything. But I will say y'all look out for that season 2 of Fentanyl, No Risk, No Reward on Tubi. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out for sure.
I love it. We appreciate you coming and kicking with us today. And I thank you so very much, and wish you all the best on all your future endeavors.
Oh, yes, ma'am. And it definitely would not be my last time. I enjoyed talking to you, and it won't be, like I said, it won't be my last time.
All right.